Hi, I'm Trina from Shark Media Reviews, and today we're going to review this 2025 Corvette Z06. This is in the 2LZ package. Now we're going to dive into why this high-performance American supercar is taking on its exotic rivals. Now, if you're in the market for this Corvette or any other, make sure you visit our friends here at Brian Cullen Motors, and we're also going to link their YouTube channel in the description below. This car in front of me is for sale, and it's also been spec'd out to the nines, so the dealer has actually put just shy of $20,000 in additional equipment into this car. Now, coming down to the front of the vehicle right away, it's got that really nice aesthetic. It's super mean. It's also kind of like a moth to a flame. You want to keep staring at it. Your senses are overwhelmed in a very good way. So this one has been spec'd out quite perfectly. So we are going to have an aero kit, which is going to help with the downforce of the vehicle. It also doesn't add much weight. This is an extremely light vehicle, and we're going to get to that. So in the front, we have a carbon flash painted splitter. We're also going to have a wing on the back. We're going to have some side planes, and we're going to do some nice close-ups because it's a nice little, I don't want to say sparkle, but a shimmer. Now this vehicle as well, being the 2LZ, it's going to come equipped with the carbon flash badge package. So if we get a nice close-up on here, we'll see that the Corvette emblem in the front is on the darker side. The additional equipment in the vehicle with me today is going to be a front lift with adjustable height with memory, including automatic front headlamp leveling. It's also going to come equipped with a battery protection package, bright red painted brake calipers, and exhaust tips that are black. Now our tire size is staggered, so it's going to be 20 in the front and 20 in the back, and this is a titanium satin forged aluminum wheel, so extremely light. Now this has been spec'd out quite perfectly, even the fine little touches. So these have black lug nuts, which is a genuine Corvette accessory, and it's just shy of $400. Now the brake calipers were also an add-on, which are just shy of $900, but without those, I don't think this car would have been so perfect. Now the vehicle beside me is super light. It's just over 3,500 pounds. Now the carbon aero kit is gonna help in its downforce. So once more, we have the front splitter, we have the dive panes, we have these massive vents on the side, as well as this wing. So this is all gonna contribute to that downforce, making it that much faster. And of course, we're gonna be reminded that we are in our Z06, and if we get a nice up close, we'll notice that it's in that metallic, and this is part of that carbon flash exterior badge package. Now coming to the back of our Z06, it is quite intimidating, but we're gonna keep touching on some of the add-ons with this package. So part of that carbon flash exterior badge package, we're also gonna have the front grille and the rear grille here. Now that carbon flash package really pays homage to the heritage of this vehicle being very track focused and having that more aggressive stance. So once more, we're gonna see it sprinkled throughout on our front grille. And to note, this vehicle has a few cameras, right? So we have two up front here that's kind of curb height. There is one at the back that's a little higher, and up front there is where you'll have your track camera that you can also turn into a dash cam. Now touching on that carbon aero kit, that's actually almost $10,000, and another big piece of it is this massive wing. Now another nice touch that this dealership did is kind of tying in with those lug nuts. They actually paid that little bit of extra money, or over $400, for black exhaust tips, and we have a quad exhaust. Now under the hood, we're gonna have a naturally aspirated 5.5 liter V8 pumping out a massive 670 horsepower. Now this is a dual clutch 8-speed transmission, and it's gonna hit 8,400 RPM. Inside the vehicle, again, there's a lot of added equipment. So these are GT2 bucket seats, and these are over $2,000. The seat color is called Adrenaline Red, and this is on a Napa leather. Now these seat belts are called Torch Red, and these are over a $600 add-on. Now these GT2 seats are quite comfortable. As soon as I sat in the car, you can usually tell if it's like you can go on a long trip or not, and this definitely is. So this is a gorgeous Moulin leather, and these seats are gonna both be 8-way power adjustable with lumbar support. They're also ventilated, and they're gonna be heated. Now we're gonna have an 8-inch HD touchscreen right here, but what I think is really impressive is that the cluster, your instrument cluster for the driver, is actually 12 inches. One thing that I would say based on that bigger instrument cluster is that this is truly a driver-focused car. Now, if you are riding in this car and your top is up, I guess that was probably the only time I would listen to the radio, but if I do choose to hear some music, it is gonna be premium audio quality. There's 14 speakers in here, and that's gonna be the Bose Performance Series. Now, this is not a tight cockpit. I've been in much smaller, but being that this is a high performance car, normally there are a few more blind spots, but it's not too bad in here. But one thing that I really like is since we have, the engine back there, we can't really see all that much. We have a digital rear view mirror, so I always think that that's lovely. Of course, we have parking sensors and all the safety technologies. Now, being that this is a convertible and it's now almost summer in Canada, I sure hope you're gonna put the roof down. So this goes down quite quick. It's in 17 seconds and you can do it up to 30 miles per hour. The heads-up display is gonna have 3 modes: Tour, Sport, and Track. So it's not like a traditional heads-up display. You are gonna see things like your integrated navigation and stuff like that, but it's also gonna show you lap times and your G meter. Now, some convenient features to touch on is, again, that these are gonna be heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel. You do have wireless charging capability. You have 2 cup holders, one normal, one smaller, and you're also gonna have all your safety sense technologies that we mentioned earlier. A couple more convenient features is, of course, we're gonna have a voice automated recognition system. We're also gonna have wireless Apple and Android CarPlay, and it does have the capability for hotspot. Now, touching again on the lightness of the Z06, it's got an aluminum structure and it's gonna go 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, and it's a 10-second car on the quarter mile, which is why it's beating its exotic rivals. Each generation of the Z06 from the C5 to the C8 has maintained that track-ready high-performance focus.